Good day, everybody. Cal Casanova back at it with another video, and it's another Joyride episode. Y'all know I love to do these vlogs where I just speak off the dome and just straight to you. You know, one of the things I keep seeing pop up in my feed, I'm subscribed to quite a number of channels on YouTube, ranging from, Nintendo channels, because, I'm a Nintendo fan. Am I a fanboy? I think that term has been used way too much, because liking something or passionately enjoying a product, there's nothing wrong with that. I think the problem comes when people get to a point where they don't know how to disassociate what they enjoy from who they are as a person. Sorry about the shaky cam. I'm driving. I got this up on the mount. But I think that's become a real big problem, because there's too many people that they just don't. They don't know how to disassociate themselves from what they enjoy. They look at, I like PlayStation, so I'm a PlayStation fan. So if you like Xbox, screw you. Or if I like Xbox and you like PlayStation, screw you. Only losers buy PlayStations. Or the whole, even Nintendo. I know Nintendo people that do that. And it's odd to me, because I'm like, yo, why can't you just enjoy what you like and just keep it rolling, just keep it moving from there? Why do you need to put somebody else down? I don't personally understand that mentality of why people do that. If you prefer something else, then you prefer something else. There's nothing inherently wrong about that. So straighten this camera up. Get the focus on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Like, I personally just don't get it. And I'm someone who owns everything. I got a gaming PC. I got a bunch of games on that. I got almost every Nintendo console except for the Virtual Boy. I have, all the Sega consoles. I got, the PlayStation. I got multiple PlayStation 4s, multiple Xbox Ones in my house. Literally one for every room. And I play and enjoy everything. Some things I don't play as much. My Xbox doesn't get played as much, primarily for the fact, one, is oversaturated with shooters, which I'm not a fan of the shooter genre. I'll play, Halo and Destiny here and there. Even Destiny I've got 2 copies of Destiny 2, one on Xbox, one on PlayStation 4. I don't even play it because I'm kind of over that series. But, if I want to play up a shooter and I want some really solid feeling controls, I'll play it on Xbox. That's what the Xbox is for me. That's always what Xbox is excelled at, is, in my opinion, shooters. Western style games as well. With PlayStation, I'll play that, primarily because it has a lot of fighters. I like fighting games. I'm heavy on King of Fighters, Street Fighter. Not really Mortal Kombat. I don't care for Mortal Kombat as a franchise. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. He's acting crazy right now. Always doing some type of traffic over here. But anyway, I play a lot of my fighting games and my JRPGs. JRPGs for me, they hold a very, very special place in my heart. primarily for the fact that, you know, I was the first and probably the only person in my family that likes JRPGs. They're dear to me because as a kid, I loved to read. I love good stories, and you know, I attribute that to my mother. My mom was really big on reading, and my first RPG ever was Final Fantasy VII, and it has stuck with me, you know, ever since. I love the RPGs that made you read, made you imagine these characters' voices, their personalities. You had to decipher from reading and understanding them on a deeper level. And you know, voice acting has been cool, but I just missed the day when I could just read. But anyway, that's another topic right there. People acting crazy in the streets today. Anyway, so, you know, I go to PlayStation for my JRPGs, for my fighting games. I'm big on them. They hold a very special place, you know, in my heart. And so that's what I go for. But right now, the one console I'm playing more than anything is the Nintendo Switch. And I know a lot of people, their minds are like, why is that the number one console you're playing? And it's simple. Because of one, for me, it's the portability. I love the portability of the Switch. I love being able to, I mean, sometimes I take it to work with me, but I don't really take my Switch out and about a whole lot. But the fact that I can, to me, is huge. I can, you know, if I want to chill on the couch or chill in the bedroom, and then the fact I can just dock it, that's huge to me. You know, it's something that I, you know, admittedly love with the Wii U. And I'm also one who looks at the Wii U as a prototype console, not the next evolutionary step, you know, a progression like the Switch is. I looked at it, even back then, I was like, okay, so this is the next direction we're going, because I saw how mobile, you know, everything was going. And, you know, a lot of people crap on us that Wii U was a terrible console. It actually wasn't. It brought us a lot of good games, but third-party support did hurt it, you know. You got people, and this is going to roundabout into the conversation what I'm trying to talk about. You got people with the mentality that if it's not PlayStation or Xbox, it's not a true gaming console. I don't understand that mentality. I actually had one guy say to me recently that the Japanese don't know how to make good games or good consoles. I said, why is that? He said, because they make Nintendo, and Nintendo should die. It's a stupid brand. So I was like, so what do you play? Xbox? He's like, hell no, screw Xbox. I'm like, okay, so then he's like, oh, I'm PlayStation for life. I'm like, do you realize the Japanese develop and they make the PlayStation? He quickly shut up after that. So there's a very high level of ignorance in gaming, and I could understand it if we were still like kids on the playground trying to figure out if, you know, and trying to defend, oh, Sega's better, or Sony, or you know, Nintendo's better. It feels like those days, but we got grown ass men and women pulling this shit, and it's mind boggling to me. I'm like, y'all are grown adults, like flipping out about this stuff. It's not that serious. Like it just really, it isn't. You know, you got people that will just jump out and attack you, and especially if any of you get into YouTube, you'll see it. There's a lot of people that will just hop out and attack you. Oh, you like this? Oh, you know, it's you stupid for liking this, and that. And I'm like, It's choice. So like the whole thing with fanboy, the term fanboy, man, people just need to like what they like, you know. And I feel like, and this is my opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But it's my opinion that people rob themselves of great gaming experiences, because gaming is recreation. It's supposed to be fun. It's a form of escapism. I feel like people really rob themselves of great experiences by trying to hold on to a mentality of elitism to companies that they have no stock in. They have nothing to do with. They don't own anything with these companies. But it's a mentality of inclusion, and to feel excluded scares them. Nobody wants to feel like the odd man out, and to not feel that way, to not be teased, because people really hate being mocked and ridiculed, and they're very sensitive and not confident in who they are. And so it's just a group mentality. They like to die, especially like Mario Odyssey is destroying the charts right now, and you got, God, I hate saying the word, fanboys out here, you know, going so far as to say, yo, you a grown ass man, you playing Mario? Why would you be playing that? Because it's a game. Like, I don't know. I remember back in the days when being an adult or being, you know, a gamer period was heavily looked down upon. You know, you got ridiculed to the max for saying that you played video games. It was, man, times and social media. Social media is a great and a horrible thing all in one. But it gives voices to people that don't need to be heard, truthfully. And yeah, the last thing I'm touch on too is I saw another guy put I think it's a developer tweeted that, you know, about how much he just loving the Switch, and you had a fanboy for probably, I'm not sure if it was Xbox or PlayStation, jump out and start attacking people that liked the post from this developer, because the developer said that people need to, like, other devs and companies need to learn from Nintendo in this age of DLC, patches, and broken launch games, that companies need to learn from Nintendo how to make a fun, working game. So this fanboy jumped out saying they don't need to learn from Nintendo because they make big boy consoles and big boy games. So I was like, okay. So it's Mikhail Casanova. I'm about to eat. I'll catch y'all in the next one.